It's a lovely late summer's day, perfect for a trip to the playground. Today the children can play outside. It makes a change from being indoors. The staff of this kindergarten in Antunovac, a small town outside the regional capital Osijek, take every opportunity to go out of doors with the children. But they have to be careful. There's a former minefield right next to the playground.
Of course, we're very frightened. We go everywhere in threes and we're very careful. We tell the children exactly where they can and can't go.
Most of the kids are familiar with the warning signs. Mines are a part of life in Croatia, even 14 years since the end of the Bosnian War. The state provided financial support for people whose houses were destroyed in the war. But over 2 million landmines in the country mean the war still casts a shadow.
May God protect us. Anyone could step on a mine at any time. They blow people to pieces. We would be glad to be rid of the mines.
Yes, absolutely. If the mines were cleared, there'd be more work and a better life here. The farmers want to work the land, and they can't because of the mines.
More than 500 people have been killed by mines since the end of the war, over 1,500 injured, including 49-year-old Nuran Sejinovic. In February, he and a friend went into the forest to collect wood. A mine exploded and blew off his lower right leg.
Look how red my leg is here. I can't walk for more than an hour.
What he needs is a silicone prosthetic leg, but this would cost nearly 4,000 euros. A former bricklayer, he can't afford that kind of money. He lives off a soldier's pension of 150 euros a month. He's hoping he'll get more from a disability pension, but so far he hasn't had anything.
I went into the forest for wood because I have no money. If I could, I would do it again. You have to live from something.
Today, few traces of the war are visible in Osijek, but a closer look reveals its terrible legacy. Control of this area switched from Serbian to Croatian forces a total of 3 times. Both sides laid mines when they withdrew. Today, no one knows exactly where they are. Local authorities have been lobbying for funds to clear the landmines. The mayor has made the issue a top priority.
Osijek is surrounded by mines because this area used to be on the front line. The area is now being cleared of mines. In the process, many windows in the nearby houses break because they're only 500 meters away.
The mayor is willing to accept the damage because clearing the mines means industry can move in, and that means new investors and new jobs. A number of companies decided the mines were too high a risk. A brush factory and a chemicals works, which used to mass manufacture for the whole of what was then Yugoslavia. The mines here in eastern Croatia are a huge hindrance to the economic development of the region. The Baranja was once the breadbasket of Yugoslavia. Now many fields have gone to seed. The local authorities have pressed hard in the capital Zagreb for the mines to be cleared, but little has happened. The farmers have almost given up on the situation.
What can we do? We haven't got the money to clear the mines.
The local government doesn't have the money either and blames Zagreb. Local officials say central government places little importance in mine clearance, and they say that Zagreb is failing to negotiate money from abroad, from the European Union.
Why is it that when Brussels discusses the problem of mines, the delegations from Montenegro and Serbia are involved in the talks? While at the same time, our diplomats seem to know absolutely nothing about the problem. These people aren't doing their job properly.
Clearing mines is a lengthy and costly task. First, the ground is broken up with heavy machinery. The area is then searched by hand, centimetre by centimetre. Finally, the men searched the area using a mine detector.
It's always the same sound, whether it's a mine or a piece of metal.
The men show us a cleared field. This is just a piece of iron. Our camera crew is not allowed into the danger zone. Often former soldiers are the ones working in the mine-clearing teams, looking for mines that they laid themselves. Josip Branada is too young. He didn't fight in the war. He says mine clearance is a job like any other.
I put myself in danger if I'm nervous. I have to relax so that I can do the job properly.
But there's no such thing as 100% security, even after an area has been cleared. Only a few days ago, this man found a mine just a few meters from his house. The other mine, which injured him and killed his father, should not have been there either.
12 years ago on a Sunday, I took the dog for a walk with my father. We had workers in to renovate the house, and we wanted to check the progress. We were walking on the area where the mines had been cleared. I triggered one.
Mario Vila survived just. He had serious internal injuries, a half-amputated finger, and needs 2 prosthetic legs. All he wants is progress in mine clearance.
I can't survive on anger. I have to go on living. I want a good life. I don't want to think about the past. I want to look forward.
But first they have to continue clearing up the legacy of the past. Otherwise, the fertile ground of the Baranja will conceal a deadly danger for decades to come.